Once there was a friend of mine who got married and had a son. Their family life wasn't perfect, as they experienced the usual ups and downs of any marriage. Occasional arguments and happy moments spent together. Although she loved him deeply, he was never satisfied with her. However, it's true that sometimes you don't know what you have until it's gone. Marina suspected that her husband was being unfaithful, but she prioritized her father's involvement in their child's life over her own feelings of resentment. She made an effort to monitor Vova's activities, ensuring that he didn't spend too much time with friends, and occasionally checked his phone to read his text messages. Marina had suspected her husband of having an affair, but she chose to prioritize her baby and father over her own grievances. She tried to keep an eye on Vova, preventing him from hanging out with his friends for too long, and occasionally checked his phone for messages. One day, Marina stumbled upon a message from another woman, arranging to meet up with Vova. Furious, Marina told her husband to go to hell and never come back. Vova realized there was no use in denying it and left the house, leaving his weeping wife behind. Marina sat down, grieving and trying to figure out what to do next. She couldn't stop thinking about how he was now with his mistress, discussing his wife. Her anger boiled over, and she decided to confront the other woman. She was fortunate to have the address, which was written in the text message. As Marina sat in the taxi, she pondered her next move. Should she bring her husband back home to have a serious conversation, or should she confront the other woman and pull out her hair in anger? However, it was not within Marina's destiny to resolve the matter at hand. Marina's fate took a tragic turn when the cab she was riding in was hit by a drunk driver. Although the cab driver was unharmed, Marina suffered serious injuries and had to be rushed to the intensive care unit. The accident left her permanently disabled. In the beginning, there was still a glimmer of hope that Marina would recover and walk again. However, as time passed, it became evident that her condition was permanent. Her husband stood by her, taking care of her and assisting her in any way he could. But after a year, the demands of being a full-time caregiver became too much for him to bear. He was accustomed to returning home to a pristine and comfortable environment, with everything taken care of. But now he had to handle everything himself, while also helping his wife to relearn how to live in a new way. Witnessing the hopelessness in her eyes took a toll on him. Eventually, he left, abandoning his wife and child in the care of her mother-in-law. Despite the difficult circumstances Marina faced, she was able to find strength within herself to move on. In time, she became more self-sufficient and independent. 3 years later, she met a man who loved and accepted her for who she was, flaws and all. Her mother moved back in with her, and Marina started a new life with him. While he may not have been as successful and charismatic as her previous husband, he was a good family man who brought her the psychological peace she had been seeking. Marina found new passions and hobbies, participating in the Paralympic Games, and even gave birth to a daughter. Though her life may have taken a different turn than what she had originally envisioned, she learned to embrace her new reality and find happiness in unexpected places. Vova has been through several marriages since his divorce from Marina. He has had more children and currently lives with a new girlfriend, although they are not officially married. It is said that she is unhappy about this. Vova is also involved in business and is responsible for paying alimony for his 4 children. That is the story that I observed from a distance. Everyone has their own path in life.